What's happening, my friends out there, and welcome to Gamers with Games. So the Game Awards are happening very soon, actually tonight as of the making of this actual vlog, so this is going to be a shorter vlog than normal. But I want to talk about some of the nominees, I want to talk about the Game Awards themselves, and kind of some of my predictions of what's going to go down. So, the Game Awards this year has a huge ensemble of games that are fantastic from throughout 2015 that are all going to be nominated and possibly honored in some fashion at the award show. You have games like Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Fallout 4, The Witcher 3, Rise of the Tomb Raider in like one or two categories, and a bunch of other games that people were really hyped up for throughout the year of 2015. On top of that, you have a couple other interesting awards, including Best Trending Gamer, Best Esports Player, and the list goes on. If you guys want to see a full listing of the nominees, I'm going to put a link in the description box below so you guys can check out. But the reason why I'm kind of hyped up for the award show this year is because last year's show, to me, I thought was a lot more better, was a lot more interesting than in previous years. Last year, there was a lot of kind of nods to not only Nintendo games, which is something we didn't see a lot of in previous years when the award show was on Spike TV, but also there was some cool kind of like, presentations which they had that didn't necessarily have to do with presenting awards to some of the different games that were winning at the show. We had the stuff from Imagine Dragons and Eiji Aonuma for The Legend of Zelda, that whole cool musical performance in which they had, as well as a couple other things here and there. I'm hoping this year is a little bit much more bigger and a lot more crazier on some of the cool stuff that they could possibly do. I know that Geoff Keighley has been hyping up the awards ceremony for about a month or so, and he pretty much not too long ago when I was looking at Twitter, he posted up a tweet saying that not only representatives from Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo were there, but all these big different game developers from throughout the year that were really making some fantastic games were going to be showing up at the show in some form or fashion, particularly Hideo Kojima. Now I know a lot of people are speculating a lot of different stuff because of all the things that have been going on with Konami and Kojima and such, but I really have a feeling that Metal Gear Solid 5 in some sort of fashion is going to be honored at the actual award show. I'm pulling for it to win Game of the Year. I know a lot of people are riding the hype train of Fallout 4 and The Witcher 3, but I felt that Metal Gear Solid 5 was the better game out of all the different titles that were coming out this year. I felt that it was the most polished, I felt that it gave the best experience, and I thought that it not only had less bugs, if any bugs at all, because I don't remember getting any sort of like game-breaking bugs or glitches in my experience with that game compared to like Fallout 4 or something, but also it really gave a huge connection for a lot of players playing through that game, or at least had a huge connection for a lot of players playing that game. I said the sentence wrong. But it still offered a quality experience that I thought that was much more better given and much more better delivered than both The Witcher 3 and Fallout 4. That's debatable for a lot of people out there, but I'm really pulling for that game to win Game of the Year or Game of the Show. In addition to that, we have stuff like Best Developer, which I really believe if it's not Kojima Productions that doesn't get honored for that, I'm pretty sure that CD Projekt Red is going to be the actual developer that wins because of The Witcher 3. I don't think Bethesda's going to take it because I know they did a fantastic job with Fallout 4, but really a lot of people seem to be really rallying behind CD Projekt Red for what they did with The Witcher 3. And then finally, the other kind of award I want to touch up upon, even though, again, you can find all the actual nominees in the description box below at the link below. I want to talk about Trending Gamer. I'm really pulling for Greg Miller to actually win the award at this year's show. I know there's some heavy hitters in there like PewDiePie, Total Biscuit, and a couple of other guys in there, but really I believe that Greg Miller should win the actual award for Best Trending Gamer or Most Popular Gamer at the award ceremony. He's been really kind of rallying everybody to vote for him, putting out the hashtags on Twitter, telling everybody about the award show, and he's really been one of the most hardest working dudes out on the internet for video games or just nerd culture in general. He definitely deserves some honor for that. He definitely deserves some props. Hope you guys could go vote out for him. I have voted on Twitter not too long ago by putting the hashtag TGA Greg Miller on the actual, on some of my tweets and such, but that's my pick for Best Trending Gamer. Now again, not going to go through the rest of the awards. I'm hoping that there's some really good world premieres and good reveals. There's a couple different stuff that's been teased throughout on Twitter, from places like Sony Santa Monica that we're talking a little bit about PlayStation experience, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see something from them there. Same thing with a couple other developers, including stuff for Quantum Break that I know that they're possibly going to show possibly some new footage. I know they were talking about that on Twitter, and any other like cool neat surprises we will hopefully get. I'm really hoping something from Nintendo because they've really been hyping this up. Last year they showed some stuff from The Legend of Zelda Wii U. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some brand new footage at the Game Awards for that game in particular. So that's just my thoughts on the Game Awards. I hope you guys tune into the show. I'm going to be checking out all the winners and stuff, possibly discussing them probably the day after, hopefully tomorrow or the day after that. Leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think about the Game Awards. What are some of your picks for Game of the Year? What are some of your picks for some of the winners in any of the other categories that are going to be at the award show? I will talk to you guys again real soon. Peace out. Stay epic, everybody.